So in this video, we will learn how to automatically get WhatsApp reminder messages for Microsoft To-Do task before due date. Now you can automatically get a reminder message before the due date for your Microsoft To-Do task. So the trigger of this automation will be task creation in Microsoft To-Do, and the action will be receiving or getting WhatsApp message on your number. Now guys, how you can set up this automation for yourself? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So first of all, we will go to our browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So I will sign into my own Pabbly Connect account. And after signing in, you will reach to this all apps page of Pabbly. Here you just have to click on access now below Pabbly Connect. After clicking on Access Now, you will reach to Pabbly Connect's dashboard. In this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Microsoft To Do to WhatsApp. Microsoft To Do to WhatsApp. And after that, just click on Create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is trigger window, second one is action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. So the idea here is first we have to get the details or the data of new task which we are creating in Microsoft To Do in Pabbly Connect. Then after that, we will get that data and then we will send a WhatsApp reminder message to our own number just one day before the due date of that particular task. For example, if the due date of a task in our Microsoft To Do is of tomorrow, then today we will be getting the reminder messages on our WhatsApp number. So let's begin. So here in trigger window, in choose app, we will search for Microsoft To Do. Microsoft To Do it is, just select it. And after that, in trigger event from the drop down, we have to select new task. Then just click on connect and select add new connection over here. Now guys, we have to connect our Microsoft To Do account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, just click on connect with Microsoft To Do button over here. And guys, because I have already logged into my Microsoft To Do account in my browser, Pabbly Connect has detected the same account. And right now it is asking us for the authorization permission. So just click on yes over here and then we will see that our Microsoft To Do account gets connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the list. So at the drop down below, you can see all the list of tasks which you have created in Microsoft To Do in Pabbly Connect. Now guys, here in my Microsoft To Do account, I have only two lists. One is named as task and the second list is named as Pabbly Connect. And you can see both of these list options here in the drop down. So I want that whenever a new task is created in Pabbly Connect in this particular list, I want to get the data of the new task in Pabbly Connect and want to get the WhatsApp reminder messages. So I will select this list over here. And then when we will click on save and send test request, the details of the most recent, the most latest task which was created in this list in our Microsoft To Do account will be captured in Pabbly Connect. Now before we click on save and send test request, let's create a task. So here in Microsoft To Do, I'll just create a dummy task, for example, integration request. So this is the name of the task, integration request. Let's add it and let's add some details of this task. For example, I want to add the due date of this task. So I will select the date, for example, 3rd of September. So this is the due date of the task, the 3rd of September. Let's add a description as well. For example, okay, so this is the description. We have an integration request of Microsoft Excel with Pabbly Connect. So this is the description, this is the due date, and this is the name of the task which we want to create. So just now we have created a new task in Microsoft To Do. Now after creating this task, we'll get back to Pabbly Connect and click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, we will see that we have received some response over here. And in response, we will see the details of the same task. The most recently, the latest task which we have created just now, we can see the details of the same task in Pabbly Connect. We have the title of the task, that is integration request. Then we have the date and time, that at what date and time this task was created. Then after that, we will scroll down so we can see the body of the content, that what is the body of the task. This is the body which we have ended, the description of the task, and also the due date and time, that till what date and time what is the due date and time of this task. So basically the step 1 of setting up this automation is now complete. We have successfully connected Microsoft To Do with Pabbly Connect and received the data or the response of new task creating there in Pabbly Connect. Now what we have to do, we have to actually send a WhatsApp message as a reminder on our own number just one day before this due date. So the due date is, for example, 2nd of September it is showing. Now this is because the due date which we have added in the task was of 3rd of September. But in response in Pabbly Connect, you will notice we have received the due date as 2nd of September, and this is the time, that is 6:30 p.m. Now this is because, guys, the time which we receive in Pabbly Connect is basically in UTC time format. So here I have created this date and time, due date and time in Indian Standard Time. So I'm here in India, so I have created this date and time according to Indian Standard Time. But the data which we get in Pabbly Connect is showing us is received as in UTC time zone. So here in due date time zone, you can see UTC over here. Now guys, that is why we can see the date as 2nd of September and this time. So basically this is the same date and time. This is the same moment when we will be receiving the reminder message when we have the due date, but in UTC time zone. So we have two separate time zone over here. Now what we have to do, this is the due date, for example, 3rd of September. According to UTC time zone, 2nd of September. So we want to get the reminder messages on WhatsApp one day before the due date. So what we are going to do, we are going to subtract one day from this date and time. Now how we are going to do so? We are going to use a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect. So just scroll down and come to this action window. And here in Choose App, search for Date Time Formatter. After selecting Date Time Formatter by Pabbly, in Action Event from the drop-down, select Format Date with Time Zone. Okay, sorry, we don't have to select Format Date with Time Zone. We have to select Add Subtract Time. Just select this action event and click on Connect. After that, it is asking us enter date, that from which date and time we want to add or subtract time. So we want to subtract one day from this date, the response of the due date which we have received from Microsoft To Do in Pabbly Connect. So we have to basically map this same date over here in this enter date field. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and in the drop down below, we can see all the responses which we have received from Microsoft To Do of a new task can be seen. And out of all of these responses, select the response of due date and time, and it is mapped over here. After mapping the date, it is asking us expression. So in expression, we have to enter that what is the amount of date or time we want to add or subtract. So we want to subtract one day, so we will write -1 day over here. You can refer to the help text given below if you need any other help regarding this. Then it is asking us to format, then in which date time format we want this response to be. So from the drop down, we have to basically select a specific format, and that format is this: year, month, date, hour, minute, second. Now why we are selecting this specific format, we will get to know this later in this video in the next step. But just select this particular format over here, and in from format, we have to select the existing format of this date and time. So from the drop down, let me select the existing format. This is it. Just select it. And after that, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now as we click on Save and Send Test Request, we can see that we have received this date, the due date of our task over here, a day before the due date of our task. So we have received the due date and we have subtracted one day from it, and this is the due date of our task, the one day before the due date of our task. Basically, we will be getting the WhatsApp reminder message at this date and time. And right now, don't get confused, guys, because it is showing us 1st of September. This date and time is present in UTC time format, and the due date which you have selected in Microsoft To Do was according to Indian time zone. That is why you can see this difference. Otherwise, there is nothing to be get confused. It is absolutely the same date and time which we wanted. Now, after getting the date and time one day before our due date, we want to basically delay this automation workflow till that date and time. Now to add the delay, just scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button over here. And after that, in Choose App here, in Action window, we have to select this delay module. After selecting delay by Pabbly, here it is asking us how much delay you want to put in your workflow. So in the drop down, we have two options, delay for or delay until. So we will be selecting delay until. And then we have to enter the delay date, that till what date and time we want to delay this automation workflow. So we have subtracted 1 day from the actual due date of the event, and we want to delay this automation workflow till that date and time. So we will be mapping this date and time, the 1 day before the due date over here in this delay date. Just click on this field, and in the drop down below, from the responses of date time formatter, just select this date and map it. And you will see this is the reason. The help text below this says date should be in this particular format like this, and it should be in UTC plus 0 time zone only. You can convert anytime in the UTC format here. So guys, basically what it is, we have to basically enter the date and time in this particular format which is asked over here. This is the reason we have selected this same format into this same date format in this two format section in the date time formatter step. So after entering the date and time, just click on save and send test request. And now in the response, we can see this is showing us delayed until this date and time. So we have basically delayed our automation workflow till the date of 1 day before the actual due date of the task. Now what we have to do, we have to just add the WhatsApp message step. So after this delay, the automation will move forward and send us the WhatsApp message. Now to add the WhatsApp message step, just click on this Add Action Step button over here, and in Choose App, we have to search for WhatsApp Cloud API. WhatsApp Cloud API it is, just select it, and then in Action Event from the drop down, select Send Template Message. Click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our WhatsApp Cloud API account with Pabbly Connect. So I have already created my own WhatsApp Cloud API account, but if you haven't created your Cloud API account yet, don't worry, we have a separate dedicated video on that too. So the link of that video will be in the description box below. You can refer to that video and know how you can set up your WhatsApp Cloud API account. And after setting up your account, you will reach to this All Apps page or Apps Dashboard page of WhatsApp Cloud API. And at this page, you will find all the details which are required to make the connection, like the temporary access token, phone number ID, and WhatsApp business account ID. So from this app dashboard page, just copy this phone number ID, go to Pabbly Connect, and paste it over here in this connection window in the phone number ID section. Then copy the WhatsApp business account ID and also paste the business account ID over here. Then it is asking us for the token. And the help text below it says, enter system user generated permanent token as explained here. So guys, it is asking us for the permanent token, but the token which we get on this app dashboard page is a temporary access token. Now guys, this temporary access token will expire every 24 hours. But don't worry, there is a way by which you can generate your permanent access token which will never expire. How? In the help text below, there is a hyperlink. Just click on it, and in a new tab, it will take you to a page on our forum where you will find all the details regarding WhatsApp Cloud API, like how you can set up your account, how to generate permanent access token, and other details as well. So you can refer to this page and generate your permanent access token. And after generating it, just enter it over here and click on save to make the connection. I have already made the connection, so I'll just use my old connection, the existing connection, and click on save. Now after making this connection, the next thing it asks us is the template name. So here you must be thinking, what are these templates? So templates are basically some predefined WhatsApp messages which you want to receive on our WhatsApp number. So guys, to send messages or receive messages using WhatsApp Cloud API, first we have to create a template message in WhatsApp Cloud API, and then we have to get that template message approved from Facebook, or should I say Meta. And after the approval, we can use that template message to send or receive the WhatsApp message. So guys, here in this template, the field below template name, you can see a list of all the template messages which I have created in WhatsApp Cloud API can be seen over here. So out of all of these template messages are the same which I have already created and got approved from Facebook. So if you want to create your own template message or your own WhatsApp message, now to do so, just go to the app dashboard page of WhatsApp Cloud API, scroll down and come to this step 2. And here at last you will find this hyperlink. Just click on it and it will take you to the message template page of WhatsApp Cloud API. At this page, you will find a list of all the templates which you have created in WhatsApp Cloud API. And if you want to create a new template, by clicking on this Create Message Template button, you can create a new template as well. So if you have any doubt regarding the template creation, we have a separate dedicated video on that too. And the link of that video will also be in the description box below. You can refer to that video to know how you can create templates and what are the features that WhatsApp Cloud API offers while creating the template. So guys, the template which we are going to use in this video is named as new task. Let me search for it. So this is the template message. So guys, this is the kind of WhatsApp message which I want to receive on my number just one day before the due date of the task. So in this message, I want to mention my name or the name of the person if we are sending some WhatsApp message to someone else. Then this message says you have a new task in to do, task name. So here we have the name of the task. Then we have the category of the task, that what is the category. So right now you will notice that while creating this task, we haven't added such category over here. So we'll do this. And after that section, new category section, we have the description or the details of the task as well. Now guys, here in this body section, you will see in places of the name of the person, task name, category and task details, I have added some numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 in double curly braces. Now here you must be thinking, what are these numbers? So the numbers are basically variables or body fields. So the numbers in this curly braces are variables. Now to add the dynamic text, the text which will be changing for every sending message. To add such kind of dynamic text in our template message, we add these variables. For example, the name of the task. So the name of the task will be keep on changing in my WhatsApp message according to new task name in Microsoft To Do. So this means that the name of the task is a dynamic text, and to add such kind of dynamic text in our template message, we add these kind of variables. So new underscore tasks, we will be selecting this template in Pabbly Connect. New underscore task. Just select the template. And after selecting the template, the language code and template ID are automatically detected. We don't have to make any changes over there. And then it asks us for the recipient mobile number. So in this field of recipient mobile number, we have to actually enter the WhatsApp number of our own on which we want to receive the WhatsApp message with the new task detail in Microsoft To Do, or the reminders of the new task in Microsoft To Do. So here the description below it says enter the recipient mobile number with country code without plus sign. So we have to enter our WhatsApp number on which we will be receiving the reminders of the new task as a WhatsApp message, and that too without plus sign and with country code. So I will enter my WhatsApp number with with country code and without plus sign. So after entering our WhatsApp number, the mobile number on which we will be receiving WhatsApp message, the next thing it asks us is body field 1, field 2, field 3 and field 4. So the 4 body fields which we have created in template message section, we wanted to, it is asking is what data we wanted to add in these fields. So after hello, in place of body field 1, I wanted to add my name. So for example, I'll just enter a dummy name, for example, dummy. So here I wanted to add the name of the person or my name on which I'm getting the WhatsApp message. So it's my name over here. Then in place of body field 2, we wanted to add the name of the task for which we are getting the reminder. So guys, we have received the name of the task from Microsoft To Do. So this is the name where we have the response of the title of the task. So we have to basically map this name of the task details over here in this name of the task field in body field 2. And as we also, the process of mapping is very simple. Just click on this field and in the drop down below from the responses of Microsoft To Do, select the title of the task, the response for the title of the task and map it. Then it is asking us body field 3. So in place of body field 3, we wanted to actually mention the category of the task. So while creating this task, we haven't added such category. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to just leave this field blank for now. Or what we can do, we can just add a category. For example, I'll just add this orange category for this task. Then we will go back to Pabbly Connect and once again, we will click on Save and Send Test Request button over here in this Microsoft To Do button. Just click here. Now we can see that we have received all of those details, the same details, but also this time we have received the response for the category of the task. So this time we will map this response for the category of the task over here in this field. So what we have to do, just click here. Okay, so what we have to do, we just have to make the connection once again. Just click on reconnect, and then we'll just click here, and then from the drop down from my responses of Microsoft To Do, just select and map the category. So what we have done just now, guys, basically we forgot to add the category in this task which we were mapping, which we have the test task which we have created over here right now. We forgot to add the category. So what I have done, I have added this category in this task. Then I get back to Pabbly Connect and clicked on Save and Send Test Request button once again. Then we have received the response, once again received the data of the recent task. This was this very same task. And then after getting the data in that response, we have received the category of the task as well. And then we have mapped the response of the category of task in this step. So that's it, guys. Then after that, in field 4, in body field 4, we wanted to add the description or the details of the new task for which we are getting the reminder. So just click on this field, and from Microsoft To Do responses, select the response of body content and map it. So in this way, we have mapped all the details of the task whose reminder we are getting as a WhatsApp message. After mapping all of these details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, as we click on Save and Send Test Request, we can see that we have received a response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the number which we have entered over here has received a WhatsApp message with the details or the reminder details of the task from our Microsoft To Do. That too 1 day before the due date. So guys, because we have just created this automation, that's why we have instantly received the WhatsApp message as we clicked on Save and Send Test Request regarding the task reminder. But after setting up this automation, we don't have to click on Save and Send Test Request. We don't have to do anything. Every time we'll create a task in Microsoft To Do, the details of that task will be captured inside Pabbly Connect, and we will receive a reminder message on WhatsApp just 1 day before the due date of that task. Now guys, we have successfully sent the WhatsApp message as we can see in this response. Let's check the WhatsApp account once. So we'll go switch to WhatsApp account. This is WhatsApp. And yes, you can see that here we have successfully received the WhatsApp message. This message says hello dummy, means the same name of the person which we have entered in Pabbly Connect workflow. You have a new task in To Do, task name, integration request, category, orange category, and this is the task details. Now this means, guys, that the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, we will receive a WhatsApp message reminder on our own number just 1 day before the due date of a task in our Microsoft To Do. So we have successfully created the automation. Now let's understand what are the steps we followed. So first, we have created a workflow in Pabbly Connect. In this workflow, we have selected Microsoft To Do as a trigger application and new task was a trigger event. Then after connecting our Microsoft To Do account with Pabbly Connect, we have created a test task, a dummy task in Microsoft To Do so that we can get the details or the data of the most recent task from Microsoft To Do in Pabbly Connect. After that, using Pabbly Connect, we have basically delayed this automation workflow till 1 day before the actual due date of the task. So we have received the due date. Using datetime formatter feature of Pabbly Connect, we have subtracted 1 day from that due date, and then we have delayed this automation workflow till that 1 day before date and time. And then after that delay step, we have added the WhatsApp Cloud API step so that we can receive a WhatsApp message reminder just 1 day before the due date of the task. So not just these applications, guys, you can basically connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
If you need any kind of help or have any queries, you can ask them on forum.pabbly.com, and you can check Pabbly Connect's pricing at this link. So if this video was helpful to you, you can like this video, don't forget to share it with others, and to keep getting such content on automation and integration, you can subscribe to Pabbly. Thank you, have a nice day.